You know, Sammy, them words I just heard you saying here, they reminded me of something that I always wanted to ask you.
Yes, Art.
Yeah, now, you're being colored. Well, I know you had no choice in that. But whatever made you turn Jew? Smile, everybody. Ah, come on, Barney, what are you doing? I thought you went home. You're turning my house into a peep show.
I'm sorry, Mr. Davis. Sometimes my father says wrong things.
Yeah, we noticed that.
But he's not a bad guy, Mr. Davis. I mean, like, he'd never burn a cross on your lawn.
No, but if he saw one burning, he's liable to toast a marshmallow on it.
Right on.
Archie Bunker was a man of his time. Granted, he was the man who said all the wrong things to all the wrong people and didn't care one bit what anybody thought. And as long as his long-suffering wife, Dingbat, otherwise known as Edith, got him his beer and didn't argue with him, all was right in his world. Archie lived in a very different world, an America most people today might not recognize, or in the case of those who are far too politically correct, might want to make everyone believe never existed. A world filled with bigots, racial strife, the inability of people to understand different cultures, and not knowing an insult from a joke, which in many ways could be the same world we're living in right now. All in the Family was a TV trademark, a landmark, the first show of its kind to look at all the prejudices, the loves, the hates, the insulting words America had never before heard in their living rooms. No taboo subject, nothing off limits, and everything was seen through the eyes of America's favorite mouth that had no filter whatsoever.
Cars kill more people in this country than guns every year. Did you know that? And I told them that on the TV, too.
Archie, that's stupid. Drivers don't mean to kill people.
Oh, no? You ain't driven a cab yet, bud. Here we are. All right, everybody clam up.
Look what they did to
Mr. Archie Bunker, speaking in reply to the editorial broadcast last Saturday.
Good evening, everybody. This is Archie Bunker of 704 Hauser Street, veteran of the big war, speaking on behalf of Guns for Everybody. Now, question. What was the first thing that the communists done when they took over in Russia? Answer, gun control. And there's a lot of people in this country who want to do the same thing to us here in a kind of conspiracy, see. You take your big international bankers, they want to, masticate the people of this here nation like puppets on a wing. And then when they get that done, they turn us over to the communists.
Oh, Archie, I'm glad they put you on a stool. You look taller sitting down.
Now, I want to talk about another thing that's on everybody's mind today, and that's your stick-ups and your skyjackers, which, if that was up to me, I could end the skyjackers tomorrow.
You could?
All you got to do is arm all your passengers.
When people think about Archie, they must think in the same moment of Norman Lear, the brilliant producer who created the character that changed TV. But Lear wasn't the only creative force behind Archie. Bud Yorkin was the equally brilliant producer-director who helped to change TV and American society forever. Maude, Good Times, Sanford and Son all had the Yorkin stamp on them, and all were TV shows that would never be allowed on broadcast airwaves today. They didn't deal in violent shootings, no drug dealing, no incest, no kidnappings, no special effects, just a real snapshot of America. America didn't implode when those shows aired. We were a smarter society back then, one that understood the message behind the characters, who didn't take things as personal insults, rather as teaching moments, allowing us to see who we were and what we needed to change. Bud Yorkin passed away last week at the age of 89. Brilliant, thoughtful minds such as his, who wanted you to think instead of being a member of the Lemmings PC society we will never see again. Our loss. Because frankly, the world could use a few more lessons from Archie Bunker today.
Mr. Munson, would you stand over there? I want one picture taken with Archie Bunker, my friend, and me.
You and me?
Yes. Now, on three, okay? 1, 2, 3.
One of the classic episodes of television, just one that if you haven't seen, you need to go back and find it. There is one thing. If Archie were around today, he would call every single one of us sitting here today and everybody who believes in political correctness just a bunch of meatheads. And it would be really tough to argue with the guy, wouldn't it? At least that is, if you follow the PC way of thinking. That's my opinion, telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers. Thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you're right back here tomorrow for the fastest 60 minutes in news. This is The Hard Line.